Hi, welcome back to Code Together Telugu. So last session we have checked about get methods. In that get methods we have get URL, get title, get current URL, and get driver. All these things we have checked, right? Apart from get URL, everything will be returned string type only. All this is only written void, it won't return anything. It will help you to navigate some page. Then we have checked the how to get title, current URL, everything we have taken. And yeah, after that we have checked conditional methods. Conditional methods means like is that displayed. All conditional methods will be written boolean type, either true or false. If it is there, then it will return true. If it is not there, then it will return false. So you can see is displayed, is enabled, is thing. So this thing we are just you are just finding out the element, and after that you are giving up to this. If you are not having this, no, you don't have this, then it will return it will return a web element. Okay, but if you add here this method, whenever you have added this method, then it will return a boolean type. Up to this it will return a web element. So we are checking is that web element available or not. So you are getting right, up to this it is returning a web element. So after that we are just putting the thing is displayed. So means you are getting one element here up to this. After that, that element is displayed or not. Here also you are getting one web element. Then is that displayed or not? Based on that, it will return to true or false, and is selected. So we have done all these things, like before scenario, after scenario, everything we have done. Now, so getting methods are completed, and some what is that? Conditional methods are completed, and one more thing, these called web closing methods are something we called close dot driver dot quit and driver dot close, these methods. Okay, this will close only where the object is referring. For example, if you have a two tabs in the browser, so wherever the object, the driver object is referring, right, that page will be closed, and quit will close entire browser. So that is the difference. So we have checked these things. So three types of things are we have gone through as of now. So if you have missed out anything, you just go through our Selenium playlist, English playlist is there. You just go through that, and if you have any doubts, you just put me in the comment section, so I will cover the topic if you find any difficult. Okay, now our session is not this one. Now our class is for wait methods. So as of now, I think you have seen we have here added, right, wait. So thread dot sleep, here you can see we have added, because we are checking this element. What is this element? Driver dot find element by XPath category 4. Some category is there. In order to load that category, we have waited this time 4000 milliseconds, I mean 4 seconds. So we are waiting here for 4 seconds. Correct? Not here, this one, right? 4 seconds. Here we are waiting 4 seconds. After that, it will be there. I mean, once it is enabled, it will print this thing. I mean, is that select checkbox is selected or not? So if it is selected, it will return a boolean type. So it will return true or false. So in order to is that element, in order to find out this element, we are waiting 4 seconds. Once 4 seconds is completed, then only this statement will be executed. After that, we are just clicking it. I mean, we are just selecting it. That is what this statement is doing, right? After that, again, in order to reflect this change, this particular click, again we are checking 10,000. I don't think 10,000 seconds will be required. You can make it 4,000 itself. 10,000 seconds, 10,000 milliseconds. So it means 10 seconds. 4,000 milliseconds. It means 4 seconds. Again, it is waiting 4 seconds. Clear? So this is fine, no? So this sleep method is fine for us, it's fine thing. And in order to reflect changes, why we need to wait, no? For example, this page is there. Here I just want to open something like Selenium. Selenium meaning like that. If I open, so in order to load it will take some time. So there are a lot of factors involved while we are opening some website. In order to opening, or in order to populate, or in order to load, some cases you need to deal with images, you need to deal with a lot of data. In order to load those things, it will take some time. In that case you need to wait. But this whatever the script you are writing, right, that won't wait. It will be done in a fraction of seconds. So even you don't know, like what is going on, that much speed it will execute. So in order to load this page you need to wait. So you are just making the script to wait until this page is loading. That is what here we are adding. But for example, here this one is there. I'm not sure, like sometimes if my internet is good and everything is good, and the number of users in on that particular web page is very less. In that case it will be loaded before 4 seconds. Maybe it will be loaded after 0.5 seconds. In that case we are wasting 3.5 seconds time here. You are getting right? So even if it is loading, we have to wait until this time is completed, then only it will go for next statement. Until that it won't go. So whether the element is there or not, it will wait until 4 seconds. Even if it is waiting 4 seconds, then if it is not reflecting, you will get an exception like no such element exception. Okay, but you got even sometimes you may get less than 5 seconds, 0.5 seconds. In that case you are wasting almost 4 seconds time. But you don't know, right, like whether it will load fast or slow. We never expect, we can't predict these things. But you need to wait 4000 seconds. So this is the disadvantage of this one. Even if it is loaded, still until this time is completed you have to wait. Okay, you are getting right? For example, in this thing, I mean, like what is the lines of code? In 40 lines of code, including headers and everything, everything we have 40 lines of code. In this 40 lines of code I have added two thread slips, like through two sleep methods. So just assume, like if you are dealing with a complex web page, there might be a lot of web elements are there. For each element is taking some time. So each element is taking some time. In that case, if you put every element in front of every element, like in front of every element, web element thing, if you put these many weights, in that case assume, like how much time you need to wait, how much time you are wasting. The time you are wasting, you are getting right? So that is the disadvantage of this thing, thread dot sleep. See, if it is only one thing you are dealing with, you can put it down. That's not an issue. But you are dealing with a complex web application. In that case, it is obviously an issue. So we should not use thread sleep. And moreover, thread sleep is not comes under Selenium flavor. It is comes under Java itself. So while you are learning object oriented concepts, you come to know like what is thread. Multi-threading is there, no? Same, you are for example, take our mobile. It is deals with the multiple applications at a time. So each thread has each application, you are just assume like a thread. So each thread, until that thread lives, each one working as separate, like that. We are just that is different topic, obviously. So in order to synchronize from one application to another application, if you want to synchronize the thing, in that case you are using this sleep method. Not sleep method, yeah, sleep method itself we are using in order to synchronize the threads. So that is what we are using here, but this is not the actual flavor of Selenium. So Selenium itself provided three kind of weights. So one is implicit weight and explicit weight, and another one is fluent weight. Where is fluent weight? Customization. Yeah, this is thing. Okay, this is customization weight. Explicit weight is there. Where is fluent? Okay, okay, let's go through this Selenium documentation. So here I'm just going through the Selenium documentation itself. There you have this weighting mechanism is there. So in this weighting mechanism, where is weighting mechanism? I think we can search here. Somewhere we can search. Okay, this thing is it's not visible, right? Font, I'm not sure whether I'm going through exact one or not. WebDriver, where is okay, here is the concepts. Yeah, okay, it's a waste of time. Okay, it's a waste thing, I'm just going through the deep drive here. AI, we are using AI. So Selenium methods. So first thing is implicit method. So we are just copying the same class, but we are using a different thing. I don't want to disturb this because I'm going to upload this particular thing in the what is that in GitHub. Okay, you just check it out. So this is web methods. I'm just keeping same as it is. Of course, this weight mechanism also comes under what is that? Sorry, weight mechanism also comes under that, but we are writing in separate thing. That's it. So class is kind of, we can make it like what is the class name? We can make weight MECH weight mech. Okay, and this is under code together Telugu, and the source is set demo src under that. Okay, and you can select public static void main and just put it finish. Of course I'm going to paste it with this thing. So web methods is there. I'm just I don't want public static void mains, but apart from that I'm just copying it from the main method. I'm just copying. Okay, control C and weight mech. In that you just replace with this. Okay, I replaced weight mech. So whenever I'm replacing, so all these things are coming. So I'm just closing these things. Of course I need to save that. Okay, just so here java.util.set. so something we are using, but I don't want to use those things. I will make it very clear. So the first thing is we are writing method, and we don't want this. I'm just deleting this. So this is the class, public class weight mech. Under class I have one method, that is main method. In that method I have created object for the Chrome driver. So the driver, once driver is created, so I don't want these things. And of course I need to go to one website in order to test. Then I am just maximizing it, and here I just want to get driver.get title. Okay, keep it this one. It's fine, I guess. We can deal entire thing with this one. Of course it won't take time, but we are we are just understanding the concept here. Obviously it won't take time for this one. No need to write any weight kind of scenarios, but in order to understand the topics, we are just writing here. Or else we can open this one, and we can go with some other method, not this one. Here we have it. No, find element logo is displayed. Okay, all are enabled or something. No, I don't want that. Just open here. Yeah, here we have it. This is the good thing, I guess. Yeah, this is the good thing. I'm just copying it, control C, and paste it over here. See, nothing, all these things we have done already, so I'm just copying the element. That's it. see in order to do. So this is like, relevant XPath we have done already. So that's what we did, so by using XPath. So if you are not clear, you just go through those topics, it will be very easy. Okay, we have these things. Okay, and here you can see these things are not used, right? That is the reason it is giving some warning. So you just delete those things, whatever the unwanted things are there. No, here also we have not used any web element, so of course we are going to use. So keep it as it is now. So normally we are using, as of now we are using thread.slip, right? But here thread.slip, we know what is the disadvantage. Like, until unless that particular time executes, it won't go for next statement. That is the reason we are just go for what is that, implicit wait. For implicit wait, how we are going to write, right? Implicit wait, let's write that one. So once implicit wait, where you have to write, right? Here Chrome driver is created. No, once driver object is created, using that driver object, so driver, my caps is on. Okay, so driver dot, so after that you need to have see, we are maximizing the screen, right? Same way you need to do manage. In that manage method, you have here, you can see timeout. Timeout is there. In that timeout, here you have one more method that is called implicit wait. Implicit wait, here you can see implicit waited. Okay, and here you need to provide the duration. So what kind of duration it will take? No, it will take in the form of seconds, in the form of hours. So those will be available in duration class. So the class always starts with capital letter duration duration dot. Here you can see duration dot duration dot, we don't want those many things here of milliseconds. No, of seconds is there. No, yeah, the seconds is fine, because any application will take maximum 10 seconds. If it is taking more than 10 seconds to load, then it is an issue, like it's a kind of performance issue. You need to inform to the development team, okay, in order to rectify that one. So here you need to give seconds, not a millisecond. So here you need to give, earlier you are giving 4000, right? Here you just giving 4 means 4 seconds. Okay, here we are clearly mentioned, like you can mention hours or something. If it is taking hours, in that case no one will go to that website, and no one will never open that website. So obviously it's a useless. So obviously it is a performance issue, so we won't tolerate those kind of things. So if it is taking more than 10 seconds, or if it is taking more than maybe maximum 15 seconds, maybe if it is maybe they have deployed something, or if they have something, if there is any expected issue, then you can wait based on hours or based on thing. But maximum we are considering maximum 4 seconds is fine. So once you created this one, that's it, you are done. Implicit wait is done. So how far it will work, like whatever the elements you are giving. So here I am giving element 1, like this. If I have a lot of elements, like whatever the elements is there, until, so all the elements it will be applicable. So it will wait. So it won't wait, actually it will go to that particular thing. So it will wait and up to 4 seconds. See, up to 4 seconds, in the sense, for example, it is found less than 1 second, then it will go to the next statement. Okay, if it is not found, if it is not getting that element, in that case it will wait up to 4 seconds. Even though if the element is not find out in that 4 seconds, then it will throw an exception. It will throw an exception, like no such element exception. But until unless 4 seconds it will wait. So no need to write any wait kind of method, thread.sleep or something, anything, no need to write. And it will alive until you close the driver. So how you are going to close the driver? Driver dot quit method is there. No, quit method or a close method until this from starting. So here you are creating the, just you are initiating the object. Here you are creating the object, using that object you are mentioning implicit wait. So this implicit wait will work, will alive until this method, wherever a driver dot quit is there, no, until it will be there. Whatever the methods, how many methods you can write, how many, how many web elements you can write, those web elements, if it is required, it will wait until this time. Means it is not waiting every time, it is not waiting 4 seconds, not that, not like that. So if it is found, then fine, it will go with the next. If it is not found, then it will wait up to 4 seconds. Then even if it is not found in that 4 seconds, then it will go for the next. That is called implicit wait. If you want, we can why it is opened. Okay, we just write this one. So what we are doing, right? Chrome driver, we just created one object. Using that object, we are just writing implicit wait. This is the syntax you need to follow as it is. That is what it is. Kind of connection methods like main is, timeout, everything is a method, not class. From object you are accessing method. Main is method, and timeout method, implicit wait method. In that implicit wait method you have a duration class. In that duration class you are using off seconds method. Clear? And driver dot get, obviously you know, like it will going to that particular page. So it will going to the particular page like category. I don't want category now. So I think PHP is good up to this. Okay, then it will maximize the screen. Once maximize the screen, I just want to print the title of the web page, and after that, it will print, we have search key or something. I'm not sure, like we can see this web element there in that our browser. Where is our browser? Here, index something is there, no, not this thing. I think I need to log in with another thing. Index, this one. So here I'm not sure like where it is, which element it is referring. So I copied from the existing code, right? So if you want to do that thing, you just inspect, go to inspect. There you have here you can see DOM selector hub is there. Now we have added selector hub to our page. You just open it and just search it. So here you don't find it, means no, you found here ERY, where is this ERY? So starts with entry, I guess. Invalid CX. Okay, I think I copied for like this. That is the reason. I have copied through codes, right? That is the reason. Here 0 elements found. So this is not the page. So here it is referring another page. That is the reason it is not finding. Okay, anyway, we can write here. We can just close this one. We can write it here because it is point outing into the another page, because I deleted that. What is that? I deleted that entire path, right? So that's the reason. So we can select another thing. Copy absolute. No, I don't want absolute. I want relative XPath. So I copied relative XPath and I just pasting over here. Okay, that's it. Okay, and send key is dress. Instead of dress, we are putting waiting mechanism, waiting mecha. Okay. That's it. Let's try to run it, and we are not using anything. That is the reason we are getting. It's okay. It's just an error, not error. It's just kind of warning. Running it now. Is it running? Yeah. So here you can see Chrome is being controlled by automated testing software. Here you can see waiting mecha. So waiting mecha, and it's closed already. If it is closed, means it's everything is successfully executed. You can see the console here. You will have we have printed only one thing. We have printed. only one thing we are printed, right? My shop is printed. So that is the advantage of explicit wait. For this one also there is an disadvantage. We have checked out here, right? uh, see selenium selenium waiting mechanism. Okay, just google it, you will have it, so implicit wait scope global entire driver instance, that is what I told you, right? Wait only for the presence of the element in the DOM object model, limited only, sets default timeout. It's a kind of default timeout, that's it. Timeout in the sense it will wait until that time, after that it won't. Okay, explicit, that's it. So yeah, here this syntax is this is the syntax they have provided. And explicit wait. And what is the disadvantage? It is not a disadvantage, like it will, for example, if you don't want to make it entire thing, here it will entire thing it will work, but it's a single thing. So maximum, for my case, it is the best thing, I guess. It is the best thing for me. But if it is consider, if it is a complex thing, in that case, most of the people, based on their framework, they may not prefer this one. So in that case, explicit wait is there. Explicit wait means, for example, if I want to wait for this one, so I can add explicit wait for this one alone. Okay, and if I want to add this one, for that one I can add explicit wait for that one. Okay, that is what explicit wait. So here implicit, right? Implicit is done. Now explicit. So explicit wait, we have two things, like first thing is step one. I mean, we can do it by two ways, two types. Step one is, we are just creating the object. We have to create one object for the WebDriver wait class. Create one object for the obj for the which class? We have WebDriver class. So always class starts with capital letter WebDriver wait. This is the class we have. So for this one we need to create one object. So okay, let's create now. So once we created, we can use that using that object. So for example, this is the object, right? Using this object we can add wherever we want. Okay, let's add it here. Okay, now we don't want this, so I'm just deleting this or else commenting out. Now there is no waiting mechanism I'm using. Now what we need to do, so we need to declare it. So where can we declare it? We can declare after this thing we can declare. Okay, once we declare we can do. So where is the declaration? Here we have a declaration. I told WebDriver wait is a class. So for that class we are creating one thing. So I'm just copying directly and pasting over here. Okay, so whenever we are using, this is the class, right? So WebDriver wait is there, no? So you need to import it. So one, you need to import, and here no need. So this WebDriver wait constructor having two parameters. One is driver in the sense, so your object, whatever the object you have created for your Chrome driver, right? For that one, for example, if you created here something dr, no, you need to give here dr. That is what, this is the first parameter we are giving. Okay, so after that, duration of seconds, same thing we are giving right here also. So same thing we can give. I'm just giving 4 seconds. I don't want 10 seconds now. I'm just giving 4 seconds. That's it. So this is the first thing. So you need to create this one. So wait, instead of wait, you can make it like because wait, I think it's keyword or something will be there. So you can wait my wait, or you can put my wait. Okay, so this is done. Once you are done, no, so for example, if I want to add if I want to add here, this is not getting any element or something. Here you are not dealing with any element, so you should not put here. Okay, so it won't work here. So here you can put, for example, if you want to search this particular thing, so for that one you have here. So you can do it like this. First thing, weight. No, what is your object? My weight dot. So here whenever you are using my weight, there you have until is there, until. So here you have to give the thing. Until means up to what time it has to be weighted. So here you need to give, this is the thing, this is the one class is there, expected conditions. So this is the expected condition class is there. In that class you have element by clickable, element by clickable, element to be clickable. Lot of things are there here, you need to understand the thing. See here, if you check here, maximum you have alert present, if there is any alert, or else attribute contains, so by locator or something, attribute contains, so lot of things are there. So it's based on your requirement, but most of the cases, no, we are using uh, visibility of element, something, one element will be there, visibility thing, that will be invisibility, not visibility. That will be wherever you are using find by element, right? There it will suit. Visibility of element located, visibility of, here you can see visible, not all elements. So visibility of nested element, visibility of element visibility of element located, this is the thing. Here inside, what you need to do now, you need to give this thing, you need to give locator by, you need to give this thing, copy and paste it over here. Okay, once this is done, you need to single quote, sorry, here something is open, no, my until is open, right? So you need to close this one also. Now you have any error? Still we have error. What is that error? Syntax error, insert. So here one parenthesis opened, and here another is opened, 2. Here we have closed 2, no? Okay, here also one more thing is there, so you need to close 3. That's it. So let's see in the enter website, like by ID. See here by is there, no, same thing we are using here, by XPath I am using. So if you want to use ID also you can use, so UID and whatever the web element is there, no, that web element and followed by the thing. So that's it. Okay, so this particular weight will be, my weight will be added to here. And why you need this line again? Driver dot find element is not required. So what it will return? First thing you have to understand. So search by top is there, no, what it will return? It will obviously it will return web element. Here you can see, here web element is there. So you can put it like web element. So you can mention like what is this thing, search, SERCH, search equal to, okay, so it will return web element. So you no need this line again, okay, no need this. And here you are having, right, send dot keys. Instead of this, it is already returning, right? So in that case, why you need, instead of this particular line, you just replace this thing. Instead of this line, you just replace it, send dot keys waiting dot make, or else no need to create another object. Instead of that object, you just create this thing, and here you just paste it. That is also works. But here I think if I want to showcase entire thing, got it? No. So here it is returning. I'm not sure like whether search is any keyword or not. My yeah, okay, I think I need to change the font, because I'm not sure like whether it is visible to you or not. Sometimes maybe if you are watching from mobile it may difficult. Okay, just try to save it, then run it. Something is error. No. So you are just opening that. After that, maximizing the screen. Oh, see, it's closed. If you see earlier, while you are using implicit wait, you can see this waiting mech, right? Now you are not able to see. That's already closed. You can see that browser opened, it's closed. So here there is that is the little bit of advantage, like see, you just see it's very fast. Once open the page, it's going fast. See, you can see it's a fraction of seconds, it's complete, it's done and closed. So if it is closed, right, for example, if it is not closing, no, for example, instead you can mention just do like this. Okay, I don't think it will execute now because it is error, no. Yeah, if it is Python it will execute. It's okay. So it's done. If you want to see, in that case you can add a thread.sleep, but we don't want to, we are not checking, right? So it's working fine. So you can see here, for example, if you are putting explicit wait, you are using, implicit wait, you are just using one line and nothing you are going to do. Simple, right? It will work, entire that object will close. Until that object driver.quit method we are calling, right? Until that it will live, and it will helpful to wait until that particular time of is there. So that is the thing. But here you are creating one object, explicit wait. That object for which class you are creating? WebDriver wait class you are creating one object. That wait WebDriver wait will require two parameters. First one is object of your Chrome driver, and next one is duration of seconds. Apart from seconds, you have hours or days or something. You have a lot of methods. So whenever you want to explore something, right, you just give dot after the class name, so you will have all the methods. See here, whenever I am giving dot, right, kind of methods are coming, no. See here, all the methods will come, nanoseconds, seconds of seconds, something, a lot of things are there, but we are using just duration of seconds. Okay, of seconds 4. Okay, this is what. So my wait will do 4 seconds for wherever we are explicitly mentioning. There it will wait until 4 seconds. Before 4 seconds, even if the element is found even in the single second or less than second also, it won't it will go for the next element. Of course, if it is not found, then it will wait up to that time. That is what my wait here. Once my wait is created, here we are directly in my wait we have until method is there. In that until method we have expected conditions class is there. In that class we have visibility of element located method is there. See, this is similar to find by element, find element method is there, no, same like that. But it will while we are using this one, we need to do, there you need to give by XPath. If it is XPath, or if it is CSS selector, if it is CSS selector, or else if it is ID, you can use ID, then followed by your inspected item, whatever the item you have inspected, right, that item has to be there. Okay, then see, this particular thing will return web element, right? So you are storing that thing into the variable, and that variable will be web element. So you are putting into the web element, and that web element you are just passing some text to that box, that edit box. Or else instead of creating a variable, you can put directly send keys at the end of this line. Okay, anything would be fine. So this is what explicit wait. So explicit wait, having, this is the first step. Step 1, this is the declaration. No, declaration, yeah, declaration. And this is the usage. Wherever you want, you need to use it. That is that is not disadvantage. Like, that is kind of thing, like, it will be like, wherever we want we are using, instead of putting all the things wherever we want. That is the thing. So that is about explicit wait. Yeah, explicit wait. Now we have another thing, fluent wait. What is fluent wait? This is kind of, it will be it will be like, little difficult to write the code, but it will work effectively than the explicit wait. See, implicit wait, implicit wait, explicit wait, then fluent wait. So first one is step 1, declaration. Same, explicit wait and fluent wait, you need to have two steps. One is declaration, and the second one is usage. Wherever you want, you need to use that one. See, this is the best. If you are comparing with explicit wait, I mean implicit, what is this? See, implicit wait kaadu, fluent wait will work better than explicit wait. Explicit will wait work better than implicit wait. So this is the best thing. The best, you can mention, like, the best and best, and this is good. But most of the cases, I will prefer this one only, because this is one line, because we are just learning, right? So this is fine. But in case if you are using kind of complex, right, in that case you can use this one. And the thread dot sleep, we should not use that one. But if you want to see the result, how it is processing, then you can use that one, because if you are using implicit wait or explicit wait, it won't wait for you. If you want to see the web page, how it is loading, how it is putting the value, how it is clicking that, in that case you can put thread dot sleep. But thread dot sleep is not recommendable in real time. Clear? So let's go for fluent wait. So this is the declaration. So declaration has to be like this. So there is nothing. So I need to copy. You also need to copy it from declaration. So I'm just putting it into comment section. This one. Okay. Now added here. This is the explicit wait, and here you need to import the wait method, and here also you need to do import, or whatever you need to import all these things. So that is what it looks like a by looking itself kind of complex thing, right? Yeah, but while you using you will be it's okay, you can use it. Okay, why it is not ignoring? Import no such element exception. Oh my god, we are getting error. I don't think ignoring is there. No, ignoring, I don't think exception. I have not created any exception. Let's, what it will be, why it is throwing an error. Let's check into it. Just read it. If you read 2 times, you will come to know. No such element class is there. 5 web wait driver dot with timeout duration of 30 seconds. Why 30 seconds? Okay, I copied from there, right? Polling dot polling, and here wait web driver. Okay, okay, I have created here some typecasting is there. Here I have created Chrome driver, right? So let's do for WebDriver. Instead of putting Chrome driver, just put WebDriver here. It will work. Okay, yeah. So see, this is I got it from online. Here if I am applying it, something, if you are getting error, right, you need to troubleshoot it. That is the thing. So everything will be available in internet, but if you are copied from internet and even you are not troubleshooting it, then it will be the nothing thing. So here I'm just creating a driver for the web driver. Earlier I created from the Chrome driver. So Chrome web driver is, you have, all the things like even if you are using Firefox or whatever it is not irrespective of what is that browser. So you are just creating the web driver here. So that is what. So you need to know those things, then only it will be easy peasy. Otherwise it will be thing. Okay. Apart from that, so here we have wait class is there. In that wait class, that is a web driver. There you are just putting my wait. I'm just putting my wait itself, by wait. Okay. Then new fluent wait. Here you are passing your your object, whatever the object you have created, right? That object you are passing. So here if you are here, with the timeout duration, same thing. So whatever these two lines are there, no, you can put it you can end this thing here also, and you can put it comment, then it will work. But it is not like, it is not like fluent wait. So it is same as, if you are writing like this, it is same as like this. Okay, but here the seconds is 4 seconds, right? Here it will wait, some more time, like, after 4 seconds it will throw an exception, right? But here it is not like that. I will explain that. So if you are writing like this, same thing, like there is no difference between this one and this one. If you are writing like this, of course you can put it at 3000 or 30. I told you, right, 10 seconds is maximum, so 10 seconds. So here this polling, what is this polling, right? This is kind of every duration of 5 seconds it will check whether the element is available or not. If it is not, then it will go for the next duration. Like, it is not 5, you can make it 2. Okay, you see, for example, here I can open this thing. So total 10 seconds, right? So 2 2 2 2 2, so 5. So just it will check yes, then stop, then return no, then next step, then it will come to here, same like it will check until 5 times it will check. So it will divide the timing, each interval of time it will check whether this is available or not. That is what polling. Every time if it is finding anything, like here it will wait until 4 seconds, right? But here it will wait a lot of time, but in that lot of time we are dividing into the intervals. So I am dividing into the 2 intervals. After that, so if I here I said, right, 2 intervals are there. If it is not found, no, then it will be ignored. This one ignored, no such element exception. Then it will come to no. You copy it. Why you need to type it? This will written here. So it will check in the every 2 intervals. If it is yes, then return the obj. If no, then ignoring, no such element. After that, same. At the end it will throw exception. Then it won't ignore. At last case, after 4 times, when it is in a 5th time, I mean after 10 seconds it won't. So before 10 seconds, if we find anything, it will ignore. Got it, no? That is what. Here you need to remove this thing so that it will be work. So this is the declaration. Okay, so if you are not finding any element, during this interval of time, you just ignore, you just ignore no such element exception class. But if you find, in that case itself, you just return this my wait thing. Got it, no? So it will wait until 10. If it is not coming after 10, it will throw an exception. That is what. Okay, this is the declaration. So once the declaration is completed, here we have we have to write it. We have to use the code. So where we can use that code, no? So here I have created, say, maximize and everything. So here we can use, I don't think it's required because we are not using this, and here only we are applying, right? So here we can write it. Okay, web element search, same thing. So here my wait is there and until is there, same as it is. But here something will be there. So you just copy same thing so that it will be helpful if we missed anything. Okay, so my wait until here it's different. Okay, my wait until here you need to initiate one object for the function of, not of this one, web driver. So here new function, comma, then web element, web driver, web element. So you are just creating one object instance for this one function. Why it's not working? FUNCTITION web, I think it's capital letter, no? And this one is also capital letter. That is the reason. Okay, once we added this one, so just open thing, then enter. There you need to give, we are just giving public, and again web element apply apply. There you need to pass your web driver. Where is that web driver? Okay, and what is your object driver? Okay, then you are just opening again one more thing, and here you are adding actual thing. What is that? You need to return, which one you need to return? This one you need to return. Whatever we are here, right? That is you are going to return thing. Return. Here we are using directly return driver dot find. Normal. This is like normal we are using, right? Every time. Find element. So here we are using by XPath, by ID. Directly we can copy this and paste it over here. Okay, and then one more bracket is missing. One more bracket. I think 2 brackets only. Then here we have error because we need to import those things, and here this is for that one, this is for this one. Why we are getting this error? Okay, we don't have search, right? Because search directly here we are directly returning, right? Return driver. So it will return search, no? Search dot send keys. Why? Yeah. Here I opened row this one. After that I have opened here this bracket, no, this parenthesis is missing. That is the reason I am getting here. So just it. That's it. Okay. That's it. Okay. So here what we are doing now. So this is for the declaration. Whatever these lines are there, no, I explained clearly. And after that we are, it will return web element. So that is what here it is returning. Okay. So like this you can put it so that it will be easy for you. Okay. So my wait until. So in this until method we are just sending one object, or else you can do like this also. Control X, and here you can mention like you can mention PR equal to but what is this PR? This PR is function, right? I'm not sure, like I'm just thinking, can we write it like this or not? PR, we can't. Okay, I don't want to make it you confused. So this is what we need to do. This is the syntax you need to write like this only. If you check in browser also, it will be like this only, I guess. Here they mention, no, driver. Fluent wait usage in Selenium. Just search it like this. Time is it's more than our here see, you can see same thing they are using. Okay, here public web element apply. Okay, same thing we are doing. So you need to these lines has to be same. After that, whatever you are using, right, a return dot driver dot find element, this line already. Okay, after these, whatever these things are there, no, these things has to be right as it is. Okay, after that this line, what is this means, we are just creating for the object, and after that find element, and this is for by using XPath. If it is XPath, if it is CSS selector, you can use whatever you have. We have done locators, right? You based on that you can do it. So once it is done, that is the returning, then Control S, then run it. I'm not sure it's error. Okay, we have copied these things, right, for the reference, so we have to delete, no? Yeah, we don't have any error now, I guess. Loading. Oh, see, it's completed, and we deleted that line, right, printed line. That is the reason it's not there, but it is working because it's closed, right? It's closed and it's very fast. That is the reason even you couldn't see. If you want to see, you just use thread. So in order to see, I mean, for our purpose we are mentioning, okay, not for the waiting. So in order to see, I just want to see, that's what that's why I'm just putting this thing, because it's not even showcased, right, because it's very speed. Okay, so that's why I'm adding this one for my sake, not for the program. So it will be waiting, it's a waste of time, but I just want to see like how it is working. That's why I'm adding that thing. See here, because of that it is waiting here 4 seconds. See, added, that is the thing. So even if you add 4 seconds after this one, it will wait. Okay, anyway, we should not use this one. So I just want to see whether it is doing or not. That's what. Still, even after, like, you may have a doubt, like, for a few cases, few of the elements, it won't even it won't visible few cases, some cases. In that case, you need to use try and catch block. For you need to use exception handling. Using that, you can handle this one. Okay, that is the thing. So these are the waiting mechanism in the Selenium. You can refer website also, but I don't find there is, I'm not sure like where it is. Selenium, yeah, this is the thing. But here, where can we check waiting mechanism? Here we have it, I guess. um, Waiting, waiting strategies are there. Yeah, here you can see, here you can read entire document. Waiting strategies. Here, what is waiting strategies, and what is implicit wait. Here you have a languages, which language you are using. For example, if you are using Python, you just go with, and here you will have the syntax. For the Java, this is the syntax. That is what we did. So if you want to see view complete code, you can see the complete code. They have some what is that, they have written something, and you just copy it and paste it to your thing. Like, you just create one more class, then paste it over here, and just try to run it. uh, empl, and from browser, bro. Okay, I'm just giving a random name. I will delete this thing, obviously, but for you, how it is going to do. So you just control A, delete this, and control V, like this you put it. But here you need to do public class is there. No, this is not class. Class name, this name and this name has to be there. So instead of there, you just copy these things. Okay, and here, whatever you have added, right, you just delete these things. Delete, 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 delete. Oh, their scenario is different here. Yeah, their scenario is different. See, they have adding test cases. I think, yeah, they are having test cases. Okay, if you want, you just go through it. I'm not going through it, but that is the thing. Okay. So if you go through it, you come to know in a detailed way. This is the explicit wait. So what is explicit wait? Loops added to the code, poll application for the specific condition to evaluate true before it exists, something it is saying. And after that, where is fluent wait? I don't think they mentioned fluent wait. So this is the customized wait. So you can add a customized wait also. Okay. Oh, this is same like that, right? This is the okay. New. Okay, this is for fluent wait. Okay, this is for fluent wait. Fluent wait also called as a customized wait. Okay, I thought that is different. This is different, but customization wait and fluent wait both are same, I guess. So explicit wait, implicit wait, these are the things you can refer. So you will get a more clarity, but this is the things we are using. But for my case, I'm just using implicit wait is fine for us. So if you want, if some cases, if it is not working, then we can do explicit wait. Even if it is not thing, then we may go for some other thing. So that is what we did. I think most of the cases we are not using. I mean, we have commented out, right? That is the reason. So we have used it, and after that we have commented out. Rather than putting all these things, you can do Selenium. You can do like this, I guess, but it will import all the things. So in that case, it will be I'm not sure, like, is there any memory kind of issue, but you can use like this also. But if you are mentioning explicitly, then that would be recommendable. Okay, so that is for today. So if you like this video, please comment out your feedback, and whoever your friends or someone who are willing to learn Python, I mean Python, not Python, Selenium with Java, you just share this video to them. Okay, thank you, bye bye.